Hey ladies, hey gentlemen, welcome back to your girl channel, and my name is Kiki. If you're not familiar with me, it's a blessing to have you here today, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Today we're going to talk about a very sensitive topic. We are going to talk about cancer. If you're a female, you may have had multiple scare moments of maybe possibly having cancer. Now, I experienced two different type of cancer scare, and I'm going to tell you my journey. I'm going to share that with you. Now, the second thing we're going to talk about, if you're having a very sweet tooth, well, not very. If you're having a sweet tooth, I have the perfect smoothie for you. When I say perfect smoothie for you, okay? And thirdly, I am about to go work out. I did my green tea this morning. It gave me a lot of energy. So I'm about to go work out, and then I have a lot of multiple things to do. I am a mother, so I don't have no dull moment or a moment to breathe. If I do, it may be like 10-30 minutes, and that may be not a lot to you guys, but it's a little to me because your whole day is surrounded with your family, your children, your fiance, whatever, whoever you with, okay? So I'm going to take you on a journey with me, and we are about to go work out so we can get fine, okay, guys? So see you soon. Guys, so I just made it to the gym. Let me give you a little information before I go into the gym because I am on borrowed time. So anywho, 8 years ago, I got the depot shot, and I had a new way of them tying your tubes, and I had that done. So 3 to 4 years later, I ended up going to the doctor, and they told me that I was pregnant. So I'm like, I know I had got this depot shot, and I know that I got the new way of tying tubes. There's no way I can be pregnant, and I was. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep the baby because my a person in my family was in the same situation. It was something inside of her baby, so I didn't want to put that through, my child. So anywho, with that being said, I got on after I had that issue. Well, it wasn't an issue. After that happened, I got on another type of birth control, and that birth control, I ended up having some issues with that birth control, some real serious issues. I wasn't even able to put on a bra because my breasts felt like bricks. It was hurting so bad. My arms was numb. And I'm like, is it because I work on the computer? But that wasn't the case. Like, my arms was numb. I had to sit in the bed, breast sitting up. I couldn't even lay on my side, left or right, or on my breast, because my breast felt like bricks. I couldn't even wear a bra. When I say I wasn't able to wear a bra, I wasn't able to wear a bra at all. I had to put on a sport bra because even with that, my breast hurt. Nobody couldn't give me a hug. I feel like my breast was on swole, like it was about to pop. And these bad boys are big. So, baby, it was very, very hard dealing with that. But again, I'm going to finish the rest of the conversation. I'm about to go in here and work out because I do have a lot of things I have to do today, so I won't be able to work out but for 30 minutes. So let me set my alarm and go in here, and I'll talk to you when I get done, okay? Okay, guys, so I know y'all ready for this important part that we are going to do. We are going to make a healthy smoothie, and it's going to be very, very sweet. So I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this smoothie, okay? And I'm going to show you the ingredients. The first one is raspberry, and the second one is pineapple, and the third is mango. The last part is banana. Okay, so I feel so bad, a little, because everything in here contains some form of sugar, even though it's natural sugar, which is okay with me. This is better to me than, taking in processed sugar. So since I feel so bad, I'm going to add in your boy, the ginger. And this is really good too, and it give you like a little kick. So I'm going to add that in with my smoothie, and just gather your things, and we're going to do the next part together, okay? Okay, get your stuff. Here we go. So we have this. going to put the banana in first. Guys, so I end up making 2 jars. I could have made more, but this is my big jar. This is my small jar. This one I will be taking to work. Do you love the colors? I do apologize. I basically just mixed the pineapple by itself with a little water, and then the raspberry, and then the mango. Doesn't it look so tropical? So we're gonna do the taste test. It looks so beautiful. Okay, let me try.
Guess who about to get whooped today?
I taste the pineapple. You see that? Just mixed in together. Oh my God. It is so good. So good. So good. So try this out. Try this out, guys.
Why it don't taste so small?
Okay, guys. So now I am about to make this other smoothie that I was telling you about. And I apologize. I'm not going every second showing you the process. But it's very simple. I cut up some beets. And you wonder how beets look. Look like a reptile, right? But this is how beets look. This is a small version of it. So I'm going to peel this off, the skin off, cut it up, dice it up, put it here. Okay, guys, so I got something to tell you. I have 4 beets in here. 4 beets. I cut them up, 4 beets. Now, this is what I have to show you. This is the orange. Look at it. Oh my God, do you see it? Do you see it, guys? Okay. So, I know. Cool, right? So, we are going to peel this and put 2 of these, 2, inside the blender. And then we're going to blend, okay? I'm pretty sure this tastes good. This is my first time ever tasting this. Cool. It's easy to take off. Look at that. I'm sorry, guys. My dog. Kobe, go. Cole, bye. Go. Go to cage. Okay, so this is over the top for me. So I'm going to have to readjust and then blend. Okay? Okay, my bad. So this right here, I'm going to only use 1 orange. It's too full. Can't put another in there. Okay? A blood orange. But here we go. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to take this for work. It's supposed to help with energy. So are you ready for the conversation? And I want to just let you know, to me, this is a serious topic. Please act like adults when I give this information. And I'm giving this information to help other people because I wasn't knowledgeable at the time this occurred to me. But now, since it happened to me, I'm more knowledgeable. So with that being said, we are going to sip on our smoothie that we made. I have my seaweed snack, and I also have my food that I'm going to eat after I get done talking to you guys. So with that being said, I believe I stopped off about finding out that I did have a cyst in my breast. And I went to the hospital multiple times, and it was just this one guy. And before I start talking, let me warn you, my hands is still red. I washed it. It's still red. So it comes from the beets and the orange. So, and the raspberry mixture of red. So, don't get alarmed. Don't get scary. Thinking it's blood. It's not. I'm okay. I'm fine. It's just from the beets. So, with this being said, let me finish off what I was talking about. So, I don't know where I stopped off at. But anywho, I got the birth control out my arm, and thank God I did. Second, after I got the birth control out my arm, I decided to go to the doctor's office because I'm like, it's like, it's not going away. I mean, well, it went away a little, but I was still having problems. So I'm like, let me go to the doctor's office. So I went to the doctor's office, went to the doctor for one thing, and then come back because I was trying to get a referral to go get a mammogram. And they gave me an ultrasound. And unfortunately, I was so scared to go get the ultrasound, I did not go get it. I let my fear control the fact that I need to figure this out. So with this being said, I went to the doctor and found out something else. I had pre-cervical cancer. And when the lady called me and told me that I had this, I do apologize, my hand looks so ugly. When the lady called me and told me that I had this, she was like, you do have, stage 3. And I'm like, what? How? And I was so shooken up because, for one, my grandmother, she had it and she passed away from it. It runs in our family deeply. So I take it very, very, very serious because I see my grandmother fade away in front of my eyes as I was a child, not really understanding. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't, that cancer where people just go crazy. I mean, I went crazy. So I'm hearing this, I'm like devastated, talking to my friends and family. Even though there was a good support system, I still was devastated. It didn't change the fact of how I feel, or it didn't make me feel better at all. Because it was like, I'm going through this, not you. Okay, even though I appreciate you being here, but I gotta deal with it. It was on my mind 24/7. I went to depression mode. So I ended up had to have surgery to get the precancer cells out. And unfortunately, I had a surgery, then I had to wait. I think I had to wait 3 months or maybe 6 months or 6 weeks. I'm not really sure. To have the other surgery because he wasn't able to get everything off. So that was very, 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 very scary to me. And it was just scary. So after I had that done, a year later, I went to the doctor's office and they didn't see any pre-cervical cancer. I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking about the moment, everything I went through. So when I had the second surgery, let me back. When I had the second surgery, he was like, he still see a little there, but give it time, my body may fight it off, or I may have to have surgery within another year. So within a year, they checked me and I didn't have any pre-cervical cancer cells. And thank God. Because it was scary. Every time I go to the doctor, I'm just scared about that. Like, oh my God. And that was my first time going through this. It was very, very scary. And what about if I never ever took that moment to go to the doctor? I probably would have been in stage 5. You get what I'm saying? So God was telling me, baby, you need to go to the doctor because something is not right. And I didn't see any signs of me having pre-cervical cancer. I really don't even know the signs of all the symptoms, but I felt like I didn't have any signs, but I had it. So I went through that, and me being in there, it was a lot of other women that was going through the same thing, but they were just probably ashamed or didn't speak about it because I'm sitting there looking like, okay, you in here with me, and most likely you're going through the same thing I'm going through. And one time I did meet a young lady that was going through the same thing I'm going through, and I'm like, oh my God, I wish I knew you when I was going through this at the beginning and stuff like that. Be like, okay, it's going to be okay. But I was just devastated when I found out this information. So, anywho, I end up getting my tubes tied because I did get pregnant with the new way of tying tubes. So I got the new way of tying tubes, and I wasn't on any depot shots or any other birth control. And I thank God that I got my tubes tied because now I can't have any more children. And I don't have to be scared, even though it's a possibility, but I like the old fashion, not the new fashion. But anywho, so when I got done with the pre-cervical cancer, I skipped my appointment for my breast. I was so scared. I did not want to know the unknown. I'm just tired of hearing news And I'm like, something is wrong because my breast is hurting and I'm not even understanding it. So I made another appointment to go to get an ultrasound for my breast. And I asked my mom to go with me because I'm like, I'm so scared. And I was afraid of the unknown. I didn't want to be alone finding out this information. So, I'm sorry. So, this thing about the moment just kind of make me a little sad. So, anywho, my mom went with me, and it felt like 5 hours waiting for the doctor to call my name. But it probably was like an hour and a half, or maybe 2. I think it was 2. So, when she finally called my name, oh my God, my heart beat so fast. She took me into the room, and remind you, I really wasn't sure if I was having a mammogram. I thought I was having a mammogram, but this is my first time having an ultrasound, so everything was new to me. So I went back there. She told me to lift my arm up. She told me to take off my shirt and my bra. Can't take off your breast. Take off your bra. And she put that ultrasound on my breast. Look, that was very uncomfortable. I mean, she was rolling that thing around my breast, and I have big boobs, you get what I'm saying? So, you putting that thing on my breast and just rolling it with force, it hurt. And I'm like, lady, this is uncomfortable. So, she ended up checking my breast, and then, they don't say nothing, a quiet moment, just very quiet. And she leave out the room. And she only did one breast. So I'm like, okay, what's wrong? She come back and she was like, well, I do see a cyst in your breast. And she was telling me that it is normal for women to have cysts in their breasts. Our body develops cysts sometimes in the breast, and sometimes it goes away. But what causes cysts to, act up, hurt, is drinking a lot of caffeine, chocolate. It was some other stuff on there. I don't remember. I'm sorry, my phone ended up cutting off. So let me just show you this right here. This is the best seaweed ever. So anyhow, I forgot what I left off at. So, anywho, so she was telling me that most women do have cysts in their breast, and it is normal. And my cyst wasn't big. It was very, 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 very small. So, I wasn't able to have surgery. Most women do have surgery on their cysts to get all the fluid out. I wasn't able to do that. So, I was blessed about that. So, I was happy about that. Like, I wanted to cry tears because I'm like, oh my God, I was thinking the worst. And it wasn't the worst. But I knew I had to cut out caffeine. And I think it was certain medications that you can't take. And it was chocolate. Most definitely your girl loved chocolate. So I most definitely know that was one of them. I do apologize for other symptoms. The other stuff that may cause your cysts to act up. I'm not really sure. I know it was coffee, maybe tea, and I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. But it's been 2 years that I did not go to get an ultrasound. So I assume you're supposed to go every year, like a mammogram. So I missed 2 years, so I made an appointment to go get my breast done. I'm like, wait a minute. She only checked one breast, but I have a whole nother breast on this side. And she didn't check it, so I'm trying to see, is there anything going on? And so I went there. I had my first mammogram. And when you put your breast inside the little thing and they push down on it, oh my God. It was uncomfortable. It didn't hurt. It was very uncomfortable, but it didn't hurt. I had a nice lady, so she was very delicate with me. And I told her, ma'am, I have anxiety. Please be very patient with me. So, because, baby, I will move these breasts while it's in the machine. Think I won't. So, with that being said, and then they also did an ultrasound on me as well the same day. She was like, what brought you in here? Looking confused. And I'm like, what you mean? And she was just looking. She kept looking at my breast for a long period of time. I'm like, what's going on? I'm nervous. Like, she sees something. And I'm like, why she keep looking? So she brought the doctor into the room. He said, "Ma'am, why are you here today?" And I was like, "I had ultrasound 2 years ago, and I thought I was supposed to come every year, and I missed a whole year." He was like, "Ma'am, you don't have to come. Only if they feel like a lump or something, you don't have to come." He said, "I don't see anything in your breast. I don't even see the cyst that you had before." What? 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 I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, I don't see the cyst." He said, "It comes and go." Baby, it's something you told me. I put on my clothes and kept going. What you said? I kept going. Like, it's the best news I heard. Okay? Best news I heard. So, anywho, I am about to find a show to eat. A show to watch. I'm about to eat my food. So I'm starving. I haven't ate. I worked out today. Took my kids to the doctor. Made my smoothie. Went to a mandatory meeting at the school. And I need a wine and dine. Okay? Watch a movie. Eat my snacks. Eat my food. Look at TV. So I'm pretty sure y'all getting ready for y'all weekend. Turn up safely. Be safe. So I'll talk to you guys a little later. And I enjoy y'all being here. And before we end this conversation with these red hands, if you can subscribe and if you can like, so we can have more serious topic, and also get a smoothie in or a snack or whatever you may want to see. So if you can subscribe and like, so you know when the videos are going up. And y'all have a wonderful day and keep safe and stay positive. Positive vibe. Positive vibe.